I want to talk about something not nearly as cute as a cupcake shop, classic dive bars. Sometimes you just want to throw on a pair of ripped jeans and go to a down and dirty place to eat and drink. So who better to turn to than our very own Dave Andelman? I know you love dives. You go there frequently. What do you look for in that great dive bar?
A dive is not a place you take your wife or your girlfriend for Valentine's Day.
Not my wife, certainly.
Unless you want to end the relationship. It is a place that is filled with regulars that are loud, that are having a great time. It's casual, it's fun, but they must serve quality, cheap food.
All right, this first place you want to recommend, sort of the epitome of the dive, although it definitely has some good rustic charm to it. It's called the Dudley Chateau, sort of hidden away in Wayland. Explain this place.
You drive up to this, and it's right out of, like, Boardwalk Empire. You know, you're in the woods, and all of a sudden there's this speakeasy with all this music and fun coming out of it. It's known to the locals as the Chat. It's right on a pond. In the winter, you can look out the window and see guys participating in the world's dumbest activity, ice fishing.
That is dumb.
Okay, but everybody there is having a great time, Danny, and the food is surprisingly good. The big cowboy burger with onion rings and barbecue sauce is excellent. I like the fish and chips. I recommend the steak and cheese spring rolls. They are crunchy, gooey, greasy, and pair perfectly with draft beer.
Now, we cover some dives on this show occasionally. We cover a lot of buffalo wings on this show. Whenever we do a story about a restaurant with buffalo wings, we get lots of emails and tweets saying, why don't you go to Wendells Pub in Norton? We have been there, and that's a good dive.
Our dad is a hot dog freak. You're a pizza freak. I'm a wing freak. And Wendells has a cult following. These wings take a little while, Danny, because the kitchen is small and they make them fresh. They're the perfect size, not too big, not too small. Million different sauces from buffalo to spicy. The most popular is the 3.5, which is buttery and spicy. The key to these wings is the Wendell flip.
What is that?
I think it was Da Vinci that said that genius is in simplicity, and Mr. Wendell is a genius. They serve you these wings in a bowl. They put a bowl on top and shake them up. And the result is a perfectly sauced wing.
See, that really is truly genius. You're absolutely right. Now let's head on over to Worcester. This is a dive that is known for pizza. Interesting place called the Wonder Bar.
Yeah, very old. Service, usually not especially good. But I love this place, Dan. I mean, it's cash only, small bar, definitely a dive. Just about every table is getting pitchers of beer, and I love to have a pitcher with pizza. It's old school South Shore style bar pie, 6 slices of pizza. These feed about, I don't know, 2 people for every 3 pies, somewhere in that ratio, Dan. And the pepperoni here is very, very generous, like 5 big pieces of pepperoni on each slice.
Yeah, it's a great looking place from the outside. You know what I mean? You got that beautiful neon. You're just like, I want to go in there. You go in, you're like, yeah, I don't know. But then the pizza, absolutely worth the trip. Okay, last but not least, I want to go to a place that, now listen, there is a great writer and a poet named Charles Bukowski. Now, he was famous for his writing, but also for his love for drinking. He would always write about his drinking. And so one of the great dives in Boston and Cambridge is named Bukowski Tavern.
His poetry is the only poetry that's ever moved me. This is a very fun hangout in the Back Bay and in Cambridge. They have a couple dozen craft draft beers on the menu. So if you can't figure out what you want, they have a wheel of indecision. They will wheel it around like the Price is Right, and then you have to drink the beer that they get. It's pub grub, affordable
That's Wheel of
burgers.
Fortune.
Oh, excuse me, Wheel of Fortune. No, Price is Right, they do that too.
Oh, they have the vertical wheel. You're right. They both have
the showcase showdown.
You're right.
Don't tell me, I know. The best dish here is the white trash cheese dip.
What?
This is right up there with the Bloody Mary as a politically incorrect name, but it's very tasty, okay? It's a bowl of warm melted American cheese mixed with tomato, onions, and hot peppers, a side of tortilla chips for dipping.
See, there he is, Dave Andelman, the only man that can go to Mistral on a Tuesday and to the Chat on a Wednesday. Thank you, Dave.